Michael Jackson's 1983 video for the smash hit Beat It was groundbreaking for its time. With its flashy portrayal of urban street fighting coupled with well-choreographed jazz tap moves, Beat It spawned what would become the underground world of dance knife fighting.
Name's MC Fluffernutter. You know, when it comes to the dance fighting world, I'm one of the ones who's still alive. What does that tell you?
Tells me that you're probably pretty good. Could you tell us what is dance fighting exactly?
Well, what it is it's you and another man, or a bunch of men, sometimes, dancing with one another. Except when one leaves, the other one's dead.
Fascinating. What drew you into the world of dance fighting?
Well, when I was younger, a lot of kids had soccer practice or karate lessons. I had jazz tap from the ages of 7 to 14. Then when I was 16, got a copy of NWA straight out of Compton. Changed my life. Made me understand the gangster lifestyle, what it was about. Pimps, hoes, sailboats, what have you. And then I decided that that could be combined with the world of jazz tap. Then I found the underground culture that existed around it.
Interesting. Now, could you please tell us about your gang, if you will? Like, what's your name, if you have one, and what do your principles? What do you stand for, and why do you dance fight?
Well, you see, I used to have a gang. We were pretty well-known. Jeeves. Can I call you Jeeves?
Actually, my name is Brian. If you.
Well, Jeeves, I used to have a gang. We were pretty well-known, pretty well-respected. People knew who we were. They were scared when they saw us. Then the day of the Beat It fight came along. You might not think a lot of Michael Jackson right now, but it damn near took out 3/4 of my gang. After that, a lot of them retired. A lot of them ended up in mental institutions, or soup kitchens, or Walgreens. Me, I stuck with it.
Could you tell us, I know that you are kind of a senior in the fight dancing field. Could you tell us more about the new crop of kids that has sprung up that is dancing and fighting?
Well, first off there, Jeeves, you better watch calling me a senior there, or else you're asking for a good dance kick in the crotch. Yeah, but I'll answer your question. Don't push it. I'll push it real good. So these new kids, you know, they haven't seen some of the dark times like I have. Lives lost, but they can dance and fight like you wouldn't believe. The other day, I saw a kid spin on his head, then pop up and stab a guy in the liver. You know where your liver is?
Yes, it's right. It's over here, right? Like.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. It was more up here. Okay. Well, never mind.
Now, I understand some dancers have signature moves. Did you have any? Could you tell us about them? Okay, what were the names?
Well, you know, back in the 80s, I had one. It was called the Killer Robot, where I would do the Killer Robot, and then I'd slit your throat. But as of late, I've had one. It's called the Jamiroquai Stab in the Thigh. I pretty much just dance like the guy from Jamiroquai and then stab you in the leg. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Oh, it's very interesting. It sounds very deadly.
Oh, you bet your sweet limey honey it can be deadly. Deadlier than the deadliest game of death checkers you'll ever see. I've always thought life comes at you pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around every once in a while, you might just miss it.
Isn't that from the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Yes. Also changed my life.
Later on that day, I was able to really get to know MC Fluffernutter.
So here we are on the street, the literal stage for Dan's knife fighting. Now, I want to ask you, MC, why are you snapping?
Sorry, bad force of habit. You know, during a fight you got to keep the beat, or else you know you get off beat, lose a half step on the ball change, and seen a lot of guys die that way.
It's terrible. Now, could you tell me some of your signature moves? I know a lot of you have signature moves that you use during a fight. Now, could you tell me some of yours, or possibly show me, if that's all right?
Well, lucky for you, I brought my knife, and all right. Well, I suppose there's the ballet, and then I stab you, and then there is the scuttlebug, and then I slash in the nuts. Also quite popular. Plie, then I stab you, and then there's the stab the living bejesus out of you, which is a long-time personal favorite of mine. Less of a dance move, more just stab the bejesus out of another human being.
I understand. It's pretty good.
I learned a lot of life lessons that day from MC Fluffernutter. Life lessons that I will keep in my heart forever, and some that I will probably forget tomorrow, or after a night of heavy drinking. Look at me run. I run like a retard.
You don't want to mess with DJ Fluffernutter.
Don't threaten the cameraman, please.
You'll get it too, Jeeves.